The pitch. Line drive center field. It'll get down for a base hit. Hall over to cut it off. And so the inning will continue and the game will continue as Sanchez has his first hit, a 2-out single here in the
drive as he batted .403 in July with 7 doubles and 3 home runs. That one just ripped to right field. They'll wave Lindsey around from second. This game should be tied. Elston has other ideas. His throw not in time. Lindsey slides in just before the tag from Embre. And 3 straight singles here with 2 outs in the third have tied the game at 1 as Sanchez continues to deliver here for the Kokomo Jackrabbits. So good job.
And Fang entering today compared to 13 strikeouts. So his ratio there was pretty solid. The 3-1 from the righty, swung on and hit hard down the line and right. Cryer chasing it to the wall and over. Marcos Sanchez, a solo shot here in the third. And Kokomo now has a 2-0 lead. That was a low line drive off the bat of Sanchez. Cryer thought he might have a play on it near the wall, and it barely cleared the right field fence.
Of a cross up to start the inning, as he asked McGuire to run through the signs once more. The 0-2 coming from Marshall. That one swung on, hit over to the left side, and a good opposite field base hit by Marcos Sanchez as he continues to stay hot at the plate. He's 1 for 2 tonight now with a single to the opposite field. Good piece of hitting there by him.
Jamar takes his time, delivers. 2-1, Sanchez pulling it to the right side. That one will bounce on through. Seachin will be aggressive and head on over to third base. Mantle, the right fielder, throws. It's cut off by Huber, the shortstop. Good aggressive base running there from John Seachin. And there's the 9th hit in the last 10 games for Marcos Sanchez, including hits in back-to-back games. And Kokomo rolling right here in the bottom of the 4th. They have...
Graziano gets ready. Sanchez hits that one, and it will get past the second baseman into right field. Sanchez has a base hit. Raisbeck tried to get it a little bit past him, though, and Sanchez is on first.
1. He'll slap this one to the left field corner, and this one's going to be an easy extra base hit for Marcos Sanchez. The question is how many. He coasts into second. Fielding and firing it on to third is Talamante, a 2-out double for Marcos Sanchez, who continues. Colin Butkevich knocking on the door of the 300 average for the season. Sanchez just 6 points away from that 300 mark. And this one is just going to be smoked to right field. And this one is out of here. And with one swing of the bat, Marcos Sanchez has put Kokomo on top 2-1 as that thing got out of here on a rail.
That thing got out of here absolutely in a hurry. And first pitch, and Sanchez knew it right away. That ball was easily headed for extra bases the whole way, and it was only a question of whether or not he was going to get away from Zuniga out there in right field, but nonetheless a good swing, and you knew it, like we mentioned, and you knew it was the extra bases, but it just was able to get out of there right there, about maybe 340 feet out there in right field.
ground ball through the right side here. That's into right field. They will hold Lindsey at second base. Another base hit. The inning continues. So Marcos Sanchez has his 3rd base hit of this ball game. It's only the 4th inning. Anyway. Payoff. Ripped into right field, down into the corner. Cut off by Dingler. 1 run home. Here comes the second, and he will score as well. Ball gets away from the shortstop, but Hatfield at third out there to back it up. So Marcos Sanchez drives in 2 on a 2-out single. And Mihelic comes set. Here's the 1-2. Ball slapped into left field. That's a base hit. They'll wave Lindsey around third. It's misplayed by Belinda in left, and Sanchez will take second on the second Paints error. Boy, things have just not been good on that side of things for the Paints here over the last few ball games. We'll see if they do, in fact.
Sanchez 1 for 3 tonight with a single and a run scored. Heading down to second. Hit and run is on, and this one grooved in center field. And now Seachin wants to chest out Johnson's arms. He overruns it. Seachin in there safely at third. A hit and run single works beautifully here as Sanchez gets his 2nd hit of the night. And Kokomo has men at the corners here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, trying to extend their 7-3 lead.
This is Colin Butkevich.
after that single to lead off the inning, and Sanchez will look to extend the inning here. The 2-2 swung on. This one grounded up the middle past the second baseman Cornett, and Bukiewicz is coming around second. He's going to score easily from second base, and there's Marcos Sanchez's second RBI of the night and his second hit of the night, as another RBI single will bring Colin Bukiewicz from 5-17 in their last 22 games. This one's smoked over to the right side by Sanchez. Coming around from second base is Colin Bukiewicz, and he'll slide in head first safely as the throw comes in just in front of home plate. And so Marcos Sanchez with an RBI single, and Zach Wilson.
Lineup. Open stance for Sanchez. The 0-2 pitch swung on and lined into left again. A carbon copy base hit for Marcos Sanchez. Men on first and second for Ellison. First part of the season, that has since been solidified. First pitch to Sanchez is grounded through the left side of the infield, a base hit. A single here with 2 outs brings up Ellison Hanna.
AMWIOU.com. First pitch, swung on, hit over to the left side, and that's going to be a base hit for extra bases by Sanchez. So first pitch swinging, and he hits it down the line. Sanchez headed for second, and he's going to be in there standing up. So Kokomo in very good position to walk it off here in the bottom of the 8th. And we'll see what Kokomo can do as they send Ian Walters to the plate now after the first man reaches with a double.
As it will be the, can you hold up how many fingers again? Thank you, 10. Thank you. I didn't know if thumbs counted or not. Had to check, just had to double check. 3-2, 10th pitch coming up thanks to Leslie Denora, as that one's roped high and deep out to right field. Again, Stevens looking up, and it is gone. A 2-run shot there from off the bat of Marco Sanchez, and yet again, we are tied here at Robin Roberts Stadium with a 2-run shot off the bat of Marcos Sanchez, and we're all tied at 6 here in the top half of the 6th as Lambert and Sanchez both come in to score. Sanchez, the right fielder, burned Logan Stevens out there in right field, said a no-doubter about that one, as Sanchez picks up a couple of RBIs as well. Sanchez also picks up his first home run of the season. In 2-2, 1 out, runner at second base. That's Lindsey. Niemert comes, gives him a look. And now the 2-2 hit out to pretty deep out the routine left center field. Who's going to make the play? Tesman makes a dive, can't get it. As now they're gonna hold Lindsey at third base as he was going to try to tag on the play. Now Tesman looks to be shaken up a little bit out there as it was kind of
on, 2 out. And the 1-1 is hit to the right side. Oh, bounces over the head of Humphreys, and a run scores. Other man goes to third. They'll wind up again at first and third. And Kokomo takes a 1-0 lead.
Strikeout to walk ratio of 12-4. 0-2 fastball on the ground, left side of that one will just squirt on through, just on the inside of third base. Sanchez will round first. He'll coast into second for a leadoff double, as that one just snuck inside the third base bag and then went over and just camped out in that left field corner. A leadoff double for Sanchez, a perfect way.
But leans a little bit more towards first base as that ball's roped over to the right field side, and it's going to get through the hole for a single here for Sanchez to start the bottom half of the 6th. So good start for Kokomo, and that's going to bring up shortstop Ian Walters.
Exactly what you
Vila. The 1-0 pitch with a runner going. The pitch is a strike, and the throw skips into center field. Heading over to third base on the throwing error is Sanchez. Early this morning, it turned into a very nice day. The 2-1 delivery. Little humpback liner over the head of Birdsong and down into right for a base hit. Runners will be at the corners on the RBI single for Marcos Sanchez. Kokomo is on the board. Gems with a 6-1 lead. Avila ready. And the pitch. Ground ball behind the back catch by Avila like he does it all the time. 1-3 on the putout.
This one swung on, hit into short left field, will drop for a single for Sanchez. 1 run will score. Throw into third, not in time, sliding in safely is Brooks, and moving up to second on the throw is Sanchez. So another RBI for Sanchez as Fuentes comes around to score. 1 pitch. Swung on, line shot in right field. This is going to get down for a single and a run score for Kokomo as Brooks will come in to score the 3rd run of the inning. An RBI single for Sanchez. Now the pitch home. Swung on, line shot up the middle and through into center field. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score for the Kokomo Jackrabbits as now runners will be on the corners. And Kokomo right back in this game as Brian Fuentes and Kali Bukevich comes in to score. Makes the score now 5-3 Miners. First. And the pitch home. Swung on. There's a shot into the gap into right center field. This will get down, and we're heading over to third will be Matica. And runners will be on the corners for the Kokomo Jackrabbits with nobody out here in the 3rd inning. And the pitch swung on and missed. There goes Sanchez to third. Throw down, not in time. A little high throw. Good job by Basilis to knock it down. But Sanchez gets the stolen base. He stands at third now with just 1 out in the inning.
1-2 strikes to Sanchez with nobody on and 1 out and a scoreless bottom of the 1st. Now Letestenik nods, deals, and this one on the ground right side, and not able to snag it will be Skylar Culver. It was a couple steps to his right. He elected to not go after it. Good throw in from the right fielder, Kate Evans. That's a 1-out single for Sanchez on a seeing eye single.
A little bit of indecision there by Culver over at first base. It looked like he was close enough.